Hey everybody, it's me, Ozzy Ramirez, and I just wanted to go over a topic that seems to just be popping up everywhere in different phases of people's lives, the people that I work with, people I'm in business with, people that I coach, people that just online, look at Facebook and everything else. Today is March 30th, 2020. We're on quarantine time. Some roof stuff on my shoulder, but we're on quarantine time, and people have a lot of time to post, a lot of time to talk about all kinds of crazy nonsense. And I think this is something that carried over before even the quarantine. But guys, I want to talk about just you being you and you being in your own battle and your own race for growth and you becoming the best version of yourself. And it brings me back. The first thing that I think of all the time is if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. And from what I know, that's an old African proverb. I actually heard it from Les Brown, which is one of my favorite motivational speakers. And it carries a lot of truth, guys. If you really look at it, your battle with who you are and what you have going on, a lot of times you end up having a battle with another human being when in all actuality you're not fighting with that other human being. You're fighting with your ability to overcome whatever the situation is with that human being. Sometimes it means walking away. Sometimes it means you have to stand and fight. Sometimes it means you get in a little bit of an argument. Sometimes it means you have a really fierce conversation. um, it can mean all kinds of different things. The question I often ask myself when I'm in some kind of altercation or some type of situation with another human being is, where is the benefit in this? Where is the benefit in this? If I do this, what will happen? If I do this, what will happen? And how does that affect me? How does that affect my family? How does it affect my relationship with this other person? How does it affect my relationship with people that person may be associated with, or people that I may be associated with? And in the end, I mean, the pros and cons, you'll find that you're at a battle with yourself. And sometimes, the best decision you can make is just to shut up sometimes and be quiet or leave things alone or walk away. Um, with that, I mean, you really look at it. You look at this quote I have here. It says, "Forgiveness is freedom." Guys, it is absolutely true. Um, a lot of people, they believe that forgiveness is letting the other person off the hook. That's not true. Forgiveness is you coming to grips with you letting go of a situation that you have with another human being, and with letting go of your situation, that other human being, you give your mind, your body, your heart, your soul the freedom to say, I'm over that. I've forgiven them for whatever they did to me or however the situation went. I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to give myself some freedom of, I got peace of mind. I get my time back. I get my energy back. Um, Truly in this life, you only have so much energy. You only have so much strength. You only have so much time. If you're going to spend it being pissed off at someone, use your energy and power and everything in that direction, what do you have left for the people that you love? What do you have left for your kids? What do you have left for your wife? What do you have left for your family? What do you have left for the people that depend on you in business? I mean, stop. Like, forgive that person, move them out. Stop letting them rent space in your mind, bad space in your mind. Evict them, get them out of your head, and move on to something that's more important. Get someone that is more important to you living in that rent space in your mind. This one right here says, "Look in the mirror. That's your competition." It is absolutely true, guys. And the crazy thing is these two go together. So look at your competition and don't compare your insides to other people's outsides. Um, those are so very true. The crazy thing is people think other people are their competition. Even me in my real estate business, people think they're competing with me for whatever reason. And I say, we're not in a competition. Fact of the matter is, we're probably playing different games. We may not even be in the same arena. I put that here. Stop running a race with someone that isn't even the same race or even the same arena. Run your own race. You have to realize that you're comparing your outside, somebody else's outside. So what you see of that person and what they're doing and their accomplishments, you're comparing that to what you have going on internally and what you have going in your life and what you see on the inside. You could be comparing to this facade that doesn't even exist, and it's like the Wizard of Oz, and you pull down the curtain and there's a bunch of nonsense behind it, and you were comparing your life, your business, whatever, to that. That's a waste of freaking time. If you look at who you are and you focus on your growth and your growth as a business person, your growth as a mom, a dad, or husband, or whatever else it is, run your own race and stop looking at what other people have going on. You'll become much more peaceful in what you're doing, it'll actually become more fulfilling and more satisfying to know that you are growing yourself, your mind, and your body and heading in the right direction. And I tell you guys, with these things that we're talking about, if you let yourself just be completely free, if you let yourself let go of whatever issue you have with Billy Bob, Cindy Sue, or whoever, if you realize you're running your own race, if you realize that the more you time and energy you take away from, using with their nonsense and focused on you and your family and your loved ones, the better off your life is going to be. So, the two things I can tell you guys, like there's two amazing books that I've read, How to Win Friends and Influence People. The main reason why I'm using that in this conversation, guys, is because this book is largely about understanding your battle with yourself. It's largely about, there's a part in that book that talks about correcting other people. And I think that's a really big thing, especially on Facebook. We spend a whole lot of time correcting people. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm guilty of these things all the time. I'm not making this video because I'm the ultimate person and I'm free of all these mistakes. Guys, no, I'm making this videos because I see it happen across the board and I'm probably participating in it more than I should. And this is a lesson to me as it is for much for everybody else and my children, whoever else I want to share this with. But How to Win Friends and Influence People, if you've read the book or done the Audible or whatever, there's parts of that book where it talks about, I may be getting the story completely wrong, but I'm going to paraphrase it from the book. He talks about, Dale Carnegie, I believe he goes to his dinner party, and there's another gentleman who's quoting, and I believe he says he's quoting Shakespeare when actuality he's quoting the Bible. And there's a group of guys and they're talking, and Dale Carnegie, he corrects this guy. And he's like, that's not true. I think you say you're quoting Shakespeare, which you're actually quoting the Bible. They get into this debate in that room, in that circle of that conversation. There's actually a gentleman, I believe that he's like some sort of English major or literature buff. I don't know. And he asked the guy, he says, "Am I right? Is he quoting the Bible or is he quoting Shakespeare?" And that person knowingly says he's correct. He's quoting Shakespeare. Knowingly that he's wrong, he says that way, and then at the end of the night, Dale Carnegie goes up to that guy and says, "Hey man, like what happened? Like you know he was wrong. Why did you do that?" And he said, "Dale, not my bad paraphrasing of the story, but he says, Dale, what benefit did that give you from correcting that man?" And if you slow down, you think about it, the correcting of that man gave him no benefit. It actually was opposite of benefit because now he created almost an enemy. He could have had a great conversation with a guy that they could have benefited each other in life, but instead of benefiting each other, they've become adversaries or they become a little standoffish, or that person begins to say, "No, I don't even want to deal with that guy anymore." And all for the fact that Dale Carnegie wanted to be right, guys. And that's another saying is you can either be right or you can be happy. Trying to be both is going to be very difficult in life, especially in relationships. If you're always trying to be right, you're going to be unhappy. If you really want happiness, you're going to be wrong a lot. And in that book it says that, it says you have to be willing to admit that you are wrong more than you are right. Even the most intelligent men in the world are wrong more than they're right, believe it or not. So what is that for the rest of us? And another book that I absolutely love, um, that is about being truthful. Another book that is absolutely, it's about having those hard conversations with people, and really just understanding how free you can be with the people you love and the people you're in business with, if you're just not afraid to have those fierce conversations with them, like being just laying on the table and letting it go is Fierce Conversations. It's just an amazing book. So guys, I hope that today in this video that I was able to help somebody to grab onto something new, to really seek something better in life. I honestly, the reason why I share these videos is because I believe I'm speaking to my kids, that one day when I'm gone, my kids might watch these video and it might help them understand who I am and what I've done in my life and things I want to accomplish in my mentality. And I hope it helps them. I hope it actually helps them before I pass. But just in case, I want to make these videos for them, and I'm making them to share with everybody I possibly can. My ultimate goal is just to share as much as I can, shine my light with people, and help everyone I know just accomplish so many amazing things in life. If you ever need anything, holler at me. If you need help with anything, just let me know. Guys, I'm here for you. I hope that everybody's staying safe and healthy during this quarantine. and that you don't get coronavirus, and that we have as few casualties as possible, and we get through this as a nation and come out a better place as a world, and just as the human race, we just come out better when it's all said and done. I know it's difficult, so keep on praying and keep on doing the right thing. And if y'all need anything, give me a shout. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.